Plains, New York, in north central Dutchess County. Interesting older housing stock. Very little town. Nice old church. United Methodist. Another nice church, Episcopalian. Lots of parking here. It's a cool mural on that store. Hardware store and barber shop. Something house across the way. Is it a place to stay? Stissing house? I bet you it is. Alright, let's just go up this way. We'll come back through the downtown. Some big house. Let's see if I can get a good angle of it through the trees. It's called The Pines. Wow, beautiful. Else from The Pines. Here's The Pines. Look in here. Let's see if I can walk in a little bit. I don't know what this is used for now, but it says it's for a private event. Please no visitors. So I'm not going to come in very far here. But what a beautiful house here in Pine Plains, New York. Stunning. Here's another angle of the Pines from the other driveway. And while I'm out of the car, I'll play realtor here. Take you around this beautiful house that they say is for sale. Here's your deeds. Harney Real Estate. Call Arlene. Needs a little work on the gutters. And also the porch. And probably other things, but what a beautiful house. And you have the Pines right across the street. And you have a beautiful fenced-in yard. And a huge tree. We'll walk down Maple Street here a little bit. See if there's any other beauties on this street. Yeah, it's really rotted away there. Whatever you call that, along the dormer? No. The eaves, generally. There's another name for it. Needs some TLC, but what a beautiful house. And they have some sort of man-made water feature here in the back. Don't know if that's deep enough for swimming. Water's kind of green now. There's your other neighbor on your other side of the house. Another beauty. On Maple Street. In Pine Plains. We're in the Pine Plains Cemetery, which is right near the Pines house. Actually, that's it through the trees there. And I've been here once before, and I was kind of looking for ancestors. I didn't find any here. Not saying there aren't some, but I came across some really interesting headstones, and I'm going to see if I can try and find them again. You'll see this name Hizarat. It looks familiar. Like, I did Ancestry.com and I discovered that I'm basically related to everybody from Europe, no matter what country, when you go far enough back as I was able to. So I'm a total mutt. I'm a mixture. So let me keep looking here. Now here's a column for Smith, William Smith, but it also has the name of his wife, Jane Knickerbocker. And I have Knickerbockers in my family line. How New York is that? I think there's other Knickerbockers in this cemetery also. Knickerbocker compound, Henry Knickerbocker, 1832 to 1915. And his wife Phoebe Stickle, 1833, 1 year younger, lived until 1913. This was an interesting family name I've never heard of, Silvernail. A whole line of Silvernail people. That name, I wonder if it's still around anywhere. I've never heard of it. I'm going to do one more sweep here. I can't find what I saw here the last time, but it's a huge cemetery and you really need a map sometimes if you're purposely looking for a certain headstone. But one of the last names that I also saw was very unusual, was Cash Dollar. All one word, Cash Dollar. That was their last name. And I thought I'd be able to find that headstone. And then finally, one thing I have not spotted at all, but I feel like the last time I was here I found a number of Rockefellers. Now they might not have been the Rockefellers, but they're all probably related. So anyway, beautiful cemetery here in Pine Plains, New York. All right, let's look for whatever else highlights there are here in town here. The Spud Shack. That looks great. There's the Stissing Center for Arts and Culture. And this is a place called The Cabin. There's a beer garden. Also a pizza place. Another town with a ton of veterans. Like one or two for every telephone pole. Not a very big town. It runs out pretty quick. I'll check out any more side streets I can find here. A nice little Victorian here amongst regular houses. Alright, we'll give Pine Plains one more pass through here, driving north into town. That house is for sale. some of the nicest houses in town are for sale. Yeah, we're on South Main Street. Always infuriate the locals because I poke through the towns looking for stuff while they want to just zoom through. So I've got somebody right behind me. Interesting town clock here. And here is their Intermediate Learning Center. Does that mean junior high school? Don't know where their high school is. Okay, this will do it for Pine Plains. Going to head back down south now. You want a real fixer-upper? Here's your project right here.